Events. So today's video, I'm going to get unready and then ready again because my face is hot. It is hot outside, and I have a palette that I want to play around with again to see if it's worth keeping, because admittedly I've only used it a few times and I'm pretty sure that I'm only holding on to it because, well, a few reasons. The first reason being that it's really pretty. The second reason being that it was one of the first palettes that I really received in a subscription, that I was like, oh, this is unique, this is a brand I haven't heard of, you know, that kind of thing. Ooh, I am red today. Let's take that light away. Can you see how red I am? We're going to try to calm the skin a little bit. But I want to go, the palette is beautiful, yes. But is it practical for me? Am I going to reach for it? And that is the Nomad Berlin Underground palette. So this palette is stunning. And the colors are very, very, very beautiful. My biggest drawback with the palette is it only has like 2 or 3 matte shades, which is one reason. Oh man, I knocked my new concealer down. Which is one reason that I want to play with it again, because I don't reach for it because there's only a few matte shades. The other shades are beautiful though. So I want to see if there's a way to utilize them and not let the palette go to waste. And if I don't feel like I'm going to use it, rehome it. You know, there's no reason for me to hold on to it just because it's beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and do my skin. I'm going to use the Fursali Unicorn Essence. It's a skin enhancing antioxidant serum. So I'm going to take just a little bit of this, if I can get a little bit. And we're going to do the Instagram thing and just kind of drip it around, because my skin feels like it's on fire. Because like I said, it is very, very hot outside. And I did not put on sunscreen today, so my fair skin is not handling the heat very well. Whew. It's a nice temperature in my house, but I haven't been in my house long enough to enjoy it. Alright, so feels like there's still a little bit on my forehead. Now I'm going to go in with the Tatcha water cream. I don't think that's, well, I've done stuck the lid in it, so now it's the one I'm going to use. I was going to say I don't think that's the one I've been using, but it doesn't matter because I got it all on the outside of the lid, so it's the one I'm going to be using now. I love this stuff. I feel like it soaks in really nice and just, overall soothes the skin. And then while I do my lips, I'm going to put a little bit of like balm on so that I can soothe my mouth. And I'm going to be using the Hemp's Lips. It is the Ultra Moisturizing Herbal Lip Balm enriched with 100% pure natural hemp seed oil. Just a little bit of this. This stuff is so nice and balmy. Okay. Now, let me glance. Oh yeah, we are nice and red. Okay, cool. Great. Alright, let in a little more light. I'm going to grab a clean fluffy brush. Is that a thing? Am I the only one who like totally forgets to do their, like, wash their brushes until they go to use them? And then they're like, oh, probably should have done that. Is that just me? Alright, so how many times am I going to say that in this video? The 2 matte shades in here are called, no, I'm not even going to try. Never mind. I forgot that they're all German names. So it's this reddish shade and this brown shade. So for the look that I want to do, I think that I'm going to go in with the brown shade. You know, NDW might be matte. Let me... no, it's got a bit of shimmer. Alright. I'm going to go in first with the brown, which again, not going to try to pronounce that. Very sorry. And we are just going to lay this down as a crease color. And then I'm going to wind up using a shimmer under the eye. Alright, I'm going to put this brush to the side, and then I'm going to take SO36, which is like this gorgeous green metallic, and we're going to put that all over the lid. Do that on both eyes. Ooh, loud truck. Alright. Now, we're going to... See, this is why I have a hard time, because I really want to, like, line my eye, but I don't know how that's going to work with a shimmer. Alright, so I'm going to take the brush that I was using, and I'm going to tap into Love Parade, which is the purple shimmer. We're going to see if I can take that under the eye. Yeah, it seemed to work. Maybe not so much on that eye. A little too smoky. We're gonna clean that up under the eye. And then let's tap into, I don't know if the name is Kreuzberg. It's a gorgeous, like, white opalescent, iridescent. I don't even know the right word for that, but I feel like this over a shadow would be really beautiful. Alright, so we've put that on the inner corner. Let's try to layer some of these. Let's tap into the wall, which is a lighter green-gray, and we're going to put that over the middle here, and then kind of spread it out onto the side. Okay, and then same thing on the other eye, on the middle, and then spread it out. Okay, and then I'm going to take a very small angled brush, and I'm going to tap into this. Don't know how to say that. It ends in punk. So I'm going to take the punk color and tap it onto this brush, and then go on the inner half of the lower lid. It's very similar to that top shade with the two combined. Okay, I'm really not crazy about that purple on my lower lash. And I think it's because it just keeps creeping down a little too far, which is totally my fault. It's not like it's moving. I just put it too low and failed to properly clean it up. See, like, I love this, but when am I going to use it? So some of the other shades, we have East Side Gallery, Techno, Hansa, and then my favorite, Poor But Sexy. can you imagine why that's my favorite? That are just so gorgeous. They're stunning shades. I really want to, as horrible as it sounds, depot the palette and then get rid of the shades that I wouldn't use and put the rest of them in a magnetic palette. But I feel like, A, that would be a hassle because you can't get into the back of this without ripping into the palette. So I'd have to purchase a depotting tool and hope that I didn't ruin the shadows. But also, I feel like there might be someone who might love the palette as it is. And in reality, there's, let me swatch the ones that I really would want to keep. Well, I guess, and, well, okay, there's a few more than a few. Okay, let me swatch my awkward hand first. And then I'll swatch these down this normal hand. Because these are shades that I see myself reaching for and using on a regular basis. I don't know. I'm still torn. I might try to make a look for work using it one day. I'm gonna spray my face with my e.l.f. post-workout mist because I am still hot. There's a chance I'm developing sunburn. I'm gonna put my hair back up, and I'd love to know y'all's thoughts. If you have this palette, let me know. Do you reach for yours? If so, how do you utilize it since it's mostly shimmers? And if you don't have this palette, how would you utilize it? I'd love to keep it. I love the palette. It breaks my heart to even think about getting rid of it. But I just don't know how to properly put it to use. Maybe it's because I don't do cut creases and it's best suited for someone who does that so you have a little more space. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more of my content. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!